instead of clicking the speaker off button, I hit stop recording.
Oh my god.
But hey, at least I caught it. So like, we didn't go through this whole thing and it's just like, oh yeah, we don't have half the audio. So it's just Adam talking to himself.
True. That is true.
Oh man.
But what's up, guys?
Funny.
Insert
Heyo, everyone.
intro.
Insert
we don't have yet.
Intro that we're never gonna have again.
No, we will. We
will
we
one
have
day. I just am lazy about coming up with new songs.
Well, I need to find something that's like good for it, but also royalty free, and possibly my girlfriend can make something, but she's really busy right now.
We should like make our own like rap or something.
That's true. We could. But what's up? Welcome to episode 28 of the podcast.
I know I ask this every time, but I thought this was 29.
No, this is 28.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So next week, just be prepared when I ask. I thought this was 30.
No, this is 28, I believe. But what's up, guys? This is not sponsored by Nabisco again, but let's make sure one day we will be sponsored by Nabisco and Bang.
Oreos too. Like, come on, Nabisco. I bought 2 party-size packs like 2 weeks ago, and they're both pretty much gone. So
that causes diabetes.
Oh, but it's a good thing I don't have diabetes.
Yeah, well, one day you might, which would suck, but it's okay. Oh gosh. But hello everyone. Again, welcome. I hope your week has been good, or I hope your last week was good. And Joe has something to tell everyone.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is getting critical mode tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know what he was going to tell you, but that works.
On the day you're listening to this. Kingdom Hearts 3 is critical mode, just saying.
So why don't they just call it New Game Plus, since every other thing on PlayStation is called New Game Plus?
Because
is that like a classic thing from the old
They've always called
games?
it critical mode. And it's not necessarily New Game Plus, that's just the best way to describe it, but it's basically like an extra difficulty. It's like the hardest difficulty, basically.
It sounds like a Nani. That's what it sounds like.
Nani.
It really sounds like an anime thing. Like, I don't know why.
I could picture that.
God. Yeah, no, that's cool though. So you're gonna be streaming that, so I'm assuming.
I might try to do it as level 1 as well. I'm not sure yet.
Is that the thing where you basically like handicap yourself basically?
You basically turn off XP so you can't level up. So you're level 1 the whole time. I mean, you can turn it on whenever you want. You can turn it off whenever you want. But the idea would be like to play through the whole game as level 1. And this is critical mode, so like the normal game comes with like 3 modes: beginner, standard, and proud. Proud being like the hardest one. But like it wasn't that hard. Like there weren't any times where like I died or got like super wrecked or anything.
Right.
And I thought about doing level 1 playthrough of that, like after I beat it the first time and stuff. I just never did. But I might do it for this just because it'd be kind of challenging. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, because like I'm not gonna mind playing through the story and stuff again because it'll be fun either way. And they said also that, like in past games, critical mode, they just like made the enemies a lot harder. They cut your health in half, basically. So instead of like having 100 max HP, you can only have like 50 max HP. So like they do stuff like that. But they also they make like the enemies hit like twice as hard. You take like twice as much more damage or something like that. No, it's like they hit twice as hard and you hit like half, maybe not half, but like, some percentage like less hard. So basically they deal more damage, you deal less damage. And then, you have less health. So like you can get one shot really easily. But then they also have like, at least in Kingdom Hearts 2, they had like a starter boost for you. So like you need AP, which are like ability points to like equip skills and stuff.
AP mid.
AP, yeah. And normally you just get those like every few levels or whatever, or like you're gonna equip certain like accessories and they'll give you bonus AP. But generally, like you start off with like 2 AP and like you just get AP whenever you level up X amount of times. But in Kingdom Hearts 2 critical mode, they give you like 40 starting AP. So like you just get a ton of it. So like they give you some sort of like bonus, help compensate, like, oh yeah, we're just like completely like effing you over. But like here's like something at least.
Dang.
So, but they said that this time around is going to be different. So I'm curious to see what that means.
Are people still like speed running Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah, people were speed running it like weeks after it came out. Just like 2 weeks after it came out.
I'm assuming they're still trying to. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, speedrunners are always going. Like Sekiro is still going. The one dude that I've watched, like the first one that I saw, he beat it in like 27 minutes and like 19 seconds, or it was like 27 minutes 8 seconds. Now he's down to like sub 25 or 24 or something like that.
God, that's
so
insane.
Yeah, he's at like 24:55 or something like that. It's crazy, and that's just within like the span of like a week. So
it's like when you make a game like that and you see someone beat your game in 25 minutes, I bet you like feel really bad sometimes.
No, I feel like for at least like for the Dark
I mean, I know
Souls
that takes a lot of
stuff,
skill.
Yeah,
so.
like I feel like for like the Dark Souls series and like Bloodborne and Sekiro, I feel like they're almost made to be speedrunned. Like, yeah, like they're made for like the challenge of like it's really hard. Anything can kill you easily and stuff. But like I also feel like they're also made for speedrunning.
That makes sense, yeah. Well, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, how long do you think it's going to take you to beat Kingdom Hearts again?
So if I do it as level 1, a while.
2 years?
No, it's not going to be that
I'm just kidding.
But like if I just do it as like a normal playthrough, probably like 2 weeks maybe. Like I say 2 weeks, but it'd be more like 2 streams probably.
2 months?
Not 2 streams, 2 weeks of streams. So like 6 days roughly.
Okay. I feel like that's not that long. It took you longer to beat the game.
I breezed through my first playthrough in like 4 days.
But you were also playing like 8 to 9 hour streams, right? Because you were home.
Because I was home living that streamer life.
It took a week off work. Hope Saturn doesn't watch this.
They don't even know about this.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
But like, I mean, dude, I had the PTO. They couldn't stop me.
I they broke down the door and just like, what are you doing?
Dude, I'd break their face down. Oh, not really, but like, yeah, there's like a few things I'm like super passionate about. That was one of them, and no one was gonna prevent me from taking that week off to play it.
And the other one is Oreos.
The other one is Oreos, yes, and the other one is going to Japan this year. So, no one's gonna stop me.
What if there's a huge storm and you can't leave?
I'll find a way.
Like day after tomorrow, like this, like the ocean just like swallows like the whole East Coast. Though? Yes, dude, but it means you wouldn't be able to go to Japan.
Stop it,
dude. You know when a 900-mile like wave hits you in the nuts, it might stop you.
I mean, if it's only hitting me in the nuts, then it's not a very big wave.
Well, 900 mile high wave would be like in the next solar system.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would break the atmosphere, and then it would just turn to ice at the top. Boom.
So then it would hurt even worse, technically.
That would stop the wave. It would just freeze. Boom. Problem solved. I'm going to Japan.
Oh my gosh! I keep seeing this meme that you sent in the chat.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
And I always just think Nani. I saw another meme that was like this.
Yeah,
so and it's the same thing, but I don't know what
this
is. The whole deal
an anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's very bizarre. But this dude in the picture, his name is Dio, and he's like super like exaggerated, like over the top and stuff. I mean, the whole series is like that, but him in particular, he's like the main villain or whatever. So like I think instead of a door there, it's supposed to be like the protagonist, whose initials or like nickname is JoJo. But like so it's just like all these memes of like him walking towards something like crazy. So like here, let me find another one real quick that I saw that was really funny. Dio walking meme Easter. This one was really funny. If I can find it. I think I saw it on like Facebook or something, so I don't know if I can actually find it again. but it was basically like he has like a son, so it was that picture, but he was holding like an Easter basket in his hand, and it had like bushes in the background. So he's like, I'm gonna go plant some eggs for my son to find for Easter.
Oh my gosh. Well,
that's great.
Moving on, basically from anime memes. So I got Planet Coaster for $15 on Steam, and I think, well, by the time this video comes out, you're not going to be able to get it, but if you somehow have the ability of foresight,
or time travel,
if you get, I think the sale's still going on today. It was just like a weekend sale, but it said it ended the 22nd, so technically it's still the 22nd, so I don't know when it ends today, but it was $45, and then it got dropped to $15, so I got it for $15, and it's a game that I've been wanting for like 2 years, but I'd never had an actual PC because it only runs on PC. But I finally got this amazing game, and it's so fun. Like, I love it. It's literally a 3D rendering software that's disguised as Roller Coaster Tycoon, and it's really cool. And like, I mean, I haven't even played the career mode or scenarios, and I would have a lot of fun with that. I know I would. But I'm just interested in creating like SANDBOX stuff, because like there's like, you literally can create down to like the blade of grass. Like, it's insane. Like, I've never seen such like detail, and I don't even know how they made a game like this, but it literally, I feel like I'm in AutoCAD. And if you guys don't know what AutoCAD is like a engineering / architectural program where you like model 3D things, but it has the ability to actually scan in 3D printed models from real life, and you can put them in the game, which is like crazy in my opinion. So people have created some like really ridiculous things. I just saw that meme you put. Yeah. Oh my god, my mom's picking me up early. But yeah, so it's got some pretty intense things, and I definitely would love to like stream it some at one point. I mean, I'm playing ESO a lot now, so I'm just streaming that and getting ready for the expansion. But it's something that I definitely would love to just do a creative stream, because I'm trying to create a Game of Thrones like style park, but also just create like Winterfell in general. And so you just have so much customization, and it's amazing. Like, you can put like torches in the hallways of like all this stuff. You can customize the wall color. Like just, it's just absolutely unreal. Like, I've never seen a game like this before. It's really overwhelming at first. So you kind of just have to start simple. And they definitely have like mods and like other things, but you can save your designs as blueprints, and you can just like do that, which is cool. But dude, it's so tight. So yeah, just wanted to talk about that because it was awesome. Yeah. And I love it. Yeah. So Joe's about to buy it actually right now.
No, I'm not. I actually do want to check and see if it's still on sale.
You should, dude. You would like it, but
is there multiplayer? No.
I don't know.
Planet Coaster. No, it's $45 again.
Dang.
Guess what,
there might be multiplayer. But it's just cool because if we did like videos, like if we did a build off again, that'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah, I was actually really thinking about that earlier today, or maybe it was like last night before bed. I just remember it was we were making something. It was either like our build battle or build off, or like we were making a map or something. I don't remember what it was.
It was in Minecraft.
Yeah, no, I know it was in Minecraft, but like the scene I was thinking of specifically, I don't remember what video it's from. We might have been building that one, I think it was like Clue or whatever with coal. I don't know. I don't remember, but I just remember you kept trying to place a block, and you kept missing or like putting it on the wrong tile, and you just kept saying the S word like.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't know why I remember that specific
Is that a video? We did a video?
Yeah, it's in one of our videos. One of the Minecraft ones. But you just kept going because you kept messing up. Like you would like place it down on the wrong one, delete it. Place it down on the wrong one again, delete it. Place it down
Dude,
on the wrong
Minecraft used to F my hands when I tried that on Xbox. Like Minecraft, I for some reason could not play Minecraft on console.
But yeah, so like I just randomly thought of that. Like I think it was like last night before bed. I'm like, Okay.
No, dude, the build-offs were really funny. Like,
yeah,
if you guys haven't seen them, it's on our YouTube channel. But like, we had one that basically was like hilarious, and my build was terrible.
The build offs or the build battles?
Well, aren't they the same thing?
No. So build off was like the longer one where it was just you and me, and we would have like an hour to make something. And then build battle was.
I think it was build battle. Then,
build battle was like we had 5 minutes to do like.
Yeah, I think it was build battle because that's when I made a pit. I tried to make a pit bull or the Fallout guy, and it looked like a freaking demented
freaking freak of nature.
Yeah. No, dude, a build battle would be funny though in Planet Coaster because like it's so intricate. So like you literally, if you like take the time, you can seriously create like some insane things. Mm-hmm. And they have like things you can use. You don't have to use just like the building materials. You can actually use like things that are already built a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So that would be funny actually. That's just an idea. But do you have any more to comment on that?
On like Minecraft?
No, like on what I was just talking about. Is there anything else you want to talk
Planet
about
Coaster?
that?
Not really. But on the topic of like thinking of random things, I randomly also thought of.
Oh my gosh!
Remember Paragon, that MOBA that Epic killed? So my friend Dan, he like got the assets from Epic and stuff because like they released them, and he's been like trying to like remake the game, not like in its entirety, just sort of like as like a fun little side project. And there was something he posted in like his little Paragon Discord, which was totally Paragon related and not related to anything else. And it just made me think of Go the Distance by Hercules. That song.
Go the Distance? Wait, yeah, why?
The song that he sings, I can go the distance. It just randomly made me think of that song for no reason whatsoever.
That is so weird.
Right? So like today I was like jamming out to Go to the Distance on YouTube for a little bit.
Gosh.
Yeah, welcome to my mind, by the way. My parents don't believe that I'm crazy. I keep telling them, just saying.
Dang, you better not say it too much, dude. You're going to be in an asylum.
I'm amazed I'm not in one yet.
That's kind of scary. It's like, why do I room with you? I room with the Joker.
Dude, I wish I could do a good Joker impression. That'd be like, if I could like give up all of the other stupid voices I can do for that, I would maybe take that deal.
That's just very, very interesting. I don't know if I would take that deal.
Yeah, that's why I said like I would maybe do it.
Well, moving on from the Joker, this is totally related, but the PS5. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously though, so we didn't talk about this before. Me and Joe briefly talked about this just in general, but they actually revealed some spectacles for the PS5. So it's kind of interesting. It's not going to be released in 2019. At least it's like a 99% chance it won't be released. Like there's like no way. I'm assuming we're going to get a release date at E3 this year, probably because they're assuming they are hypothesizing that it is going to be released in 2020 because that makes the most sense. But it's getting some specs that we know. It's getting an SSD. If you don't know what an SSD is, it's a solid state drive, and basically they're in computers to help speed up your computer. And I think you can actually hook them up to like PS4s and stuff.
Yeah, you can. Take out the ones that are like in PS4s and put in your own SSD, so it runs faster. And it's called solid state because normal hard drives are like hard disk drives, and they have like, the disk that spins around and stuff, and like there's moving parts. Solid state drive, there's no moving parts, so it's a lot faster.
Yes, so they're having that built in. So they actually ran a test. On one of the kits that basically the new Spider-Man that Joe has. Basically, they fast traveled from one location to the other on a PS4, and then they did the same thing on the test PS5. And on the PS4, it took 15 seconds to get to that spot, and on the PS5 it was like 0.08 seconds or something, which is like
the loading
absurd.
Took like a second.
Yeah, it was like absurd.
PS4, it was like
So that's pretty crazy. That's awesome. And then not that this matters because none of us have this, but it supports 8K. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't even think our eyes can see in 8K.
That's what I'm saying. So I have a 5K iMac, but the TVs, it even says in this article on Polygon, or no, this is telegraph.co.uk. Shout out to the Brits. I miss you guys.
Yeah, shout out to the Brits. Holy crap.
I know. Shout out to the freaking Brits. It's going to be the title of this video, or this podcast. But there's a lot of TVs that aren't even nowhere near that because the technology, it's not even mainstream because that's like ridiculous. But that's still good. It's good news, I guess, for anyone of the 0.01% of the population that has an 8K monitor, which I don't even know. I didn't even know they made that yet. But that's still kind of cool. And then another feature they released is ray tracing, which has been experimented before in like some of the newest graphics cards on PCs, and it's implemented in CGI in movies, but this is the first time it's going to be implemented on a console and in gaming because it's very difficult apparently. And if you don't know what ray tracing is, basically the best way to explain it is like when you're playing a game and say there's like an airplane above you in the game, so the game doesn't have to render that airplane because you're not looking at it. So basically games will like render stuff when you move your camera around in real time or whatever. But you hear the sound, but it's not being actually rendered. Well, if you were like in a lake, or if you're like on a lake and there was a plane above you, you would actually see the reflection of the plane like in the lake because it's actually being rendered. And same with like if there's cars and there's like fire, you'd actually see like reflections of the fire in cars. Which is pretty big because they said it's like, it sounds so insignificant, but it's actually a really big technological jump in advancement because that's like huge because it's not been in video games before. They're on some of the 280 Ti graphics cards, I think, by NVIDIA, like the really expensive ones, like the new ones. 2080, I think is what I meant, 2080. But it's in like CGI and movies and stuff. That's how they're able to do that. So thought that was pretty cool. The other thing with that, they are speculating that some of the games that are going to be first released, which I thought was really cool because I'm going to be pumped for this. Actually, first, there is full PS4 backwards compatibility, which is nice. Because that is not what the PS4 has. And VR is going to be obviously on it, but I'm almost positive they said that you can use your PS4 VR for it. Is what
interesting.
Which I'm reading because it said, let's see, let me make sure I get this right. The current PSVR headset, which has sold 4 million units, will also be compatible with the new console. So they said that, yeah, so basically it's going to be compatible. And then the last thing is they already said that they're not going to be just doing cloud-based gaming. So that's basically like digital downloads. So they're not doing that. Like they're not switching to that. So they're still going to be like hardware. Like they're still going to be like, hard disks like for games because they said that, I don't remember the reason, but they basically just said that like they're not switching to full cloud-based yet because they just don't think they don't need to. But cool thing is there's some games that are being speculated they're going to come out. One is Death Stranding, which is supposed to be like both on PS4 and PS5.
Yeah.
And then Bethesda's games, they're supposed to be having Starfield, the sci-fi RPG, and then Elder Scrolls 6 is supposed to be coming out on PS5. That's what Bethesda said. They are already announcing they are working on 2 games for the next gen in the form of sci-fi RPG Starfield and fantasy epic The Elder Scrolls 6. And then CD Projekt Red, who created The Witcher 3, is also making Cyberpunk 2077.
Game.
You're what?
I'm excited for that game.
Really? Did you ever play that game before?
No, it's by the studio who did Witcher 3 though.
No, I know, but like, didn't they have a Cyberpunk game before or something? No. Or what makes you like excited about that? Like what?
Because I watched like the gameplay and like they did like a big, like 40-minute presentation last year. I don't remember which convention it was, but it looks really good and like the world, like it from what they saw or not what they saw, what they showed and said in like the video, it seems. I feel like it's honestly the closest like simulated real world to the actual real world. Like
interesting.
Like small things you do actually like impact the world, and like it's not just like a one-time thing. Like it sticks.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Plus the combat looks cool, but like yeah, it's. I think it'll be really freaking cool. So I'll probably get that and never play Witcher 3.
You need to play Witcher 3. It's good.
I mean, I have it. I just, need to get to it at some point.
Yeah, so I'm just excited for Elder Scrolls 6. I think that's going to be pretty sick, dude. Like, I don't know. What do you think about that?
I just hope they upgrade their engine finally.
I mean, do you not think they would?
I mean, they haven't in the past how many years?
I mean, they haven't. Well, they haven't made an Elder Scrolls game since like 2009, right?
Yeah, but like, look at Skyrim and then look at like Fallout 4 or Fallout 76. You can't really tell the difference between them. And there's like a huge gap in time between when those games were developed and came out.
So didn't they do that on purpose though, so people could like mod it and everything? Or
I don't think so. I think they just don't. I just think their engine needs to be like completely remade or something. Like they've upgraded it little by little, but like it doesn't do much in the grand scheme of it.
Okay.
Like look at like Witcher 3. Like that game is beautiful. So it's not like they can't do it, because they definitely can. I think they just need to like, stop with their old engine and get a new one. And just
I'm assuming they would. If it's for the next gen console, like I'm pretty sure they're going to. Yeah, because technically Elder Scrolls Online looks better than Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls Online looks great, in my opinion. But no, I think they would. I don't know why they wouldn't, because
they don't want to take the time to learn a new one, I guess. Because like you would have to learn a whole new engine, learn how to like make games for it, like code, make sure like everything's compatible and all that.
I highly doubt that they wouldn't update it though, because it's next gen, so everyone's going to be expecting, Yeah, but like, all this stuff.
PS4 was next gen, and
but that did
for PC. There isn't any like next gen.
But yeah, you have to remember Skyrim was on PS3, not PS4. They made a remake for Skyrim.
That's what I'm saying though. Like you can look at Skyrim on PS3 and like Fallout 76, and they pretty much look identical in terms of like graphic quality.
No, I gotcha. I think it'll be different. We'll see though, because I don't think that would be like a big like next gen game if they weren't gonna up their game. Because dude, what else have they been working on? Like they definitely got. Because they don't work on Elder Scrolls Online. Like, that's ZeniMax. Yeah. So, like, they definitely... But they've been, like, every day, this dude's been just been drawing Argonians and making their skin look really good. So, it's going to be awesome.
It's funny.
Question is, though, where do you think Elder Scrolls Online 6 will take place? Because the biggest rumors, everyone think it's going to be
6.
Black Marsh. What?
Elder Scrolls Online 6?
Yes, Elder Scrolls Online 6, sorry. Elder Scrolls 6, because the thing is...
Well, it's either Daggerfall or the other place.
They already had Daggerfall. Daggerfall was like... Yeah, Daggerfall was like the second Elder Scrolls game.
Oh, yeah.
Morrowind was the third. Oblivion was the fourth, which was like basically Cyrodiil.
Yeah.
And then fifth, was Skyrim. Everyone's projecting that like at least the last couple of years, people are thinking that it's going to be Black Marsh, which is like the Argonian area. Some people think it might be like. So, it's going to be interesting. I'm trying to.
So people think it might also be Valenwood, which is home of the Bosmer.
Right, elves.
Yeah. So people are thinking either Redfall or Valenwood.
Hey, it says a YouTube video. Bethesda shows glimpse of new tech for Elder Scrolls 6.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay, well, I just want to throw that stuff out there for our lovely listeners. But do you have anything to say else about that, or anything you want to talk about? Because I have some other things too that are hilarious.
Well, apparently in like less than 24 hours, EU gets Endgame.
Wait. EU?
As in like Europe. They get
gets Endgame. Wait, why?
I don't know. They're fancy, I guess. At least the French do. Because this one guy who's in France and this one Discord I'm in says in T minus like 23 hours, 20 minutes, I will watch Endgame. So
that's really weird.
Yeah. So I think they get it Wednesday because it's like midnight over there already. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can watch Avengers. You can watch Avengers Thursday.
No, yeah, you can. I'm probably not going to see it till the weekend after, though.
I'm trying to see it Saturday with Janelle, but we'll see. Either way, I'm going to see it like 5 times. But
yeah, I'm going to wait because my dad will probably want to see it, but he'll probably also need to watch Infinity War again because he doesn't remember like anything from the movies.
Just tell him to watch Deadpool and he'll be caught up. He remembers
the first 2 Iron Man movies really well. He remembers Thor. But these are like the first movies. He doesn't remember like he's never seen a lot of them either, like Thor Ragnarok or anything like that. So I'm gonna have him watch Infinity War, which is on Netflix, so like easy peasy. But he'll have to watch that, and then we'll have to go, and I'll have to make sure he knows it's 3 hours long, so he knows like okay, I'm like in this for the long haul. Which is funny too, because like my boss Satorn, every time I've gone to see a movie with him, and I've gone like a couple of times to see movies with him. He's gotten up at least twice, usually like 3 or 4 times during the movie to like use the bathroom.
What the heck?
And I'm like, dude, you're screwed with Avengers because it's 3 hours long. You can't even sit through a 2-hour movie.
Long. No, it's not as long as Lord of the Rings, but that's crazy. I'm actually pumped.
Yeah. So he told me today like he's going Thursday and Saturday.
So you can catch half the movie Thursday and half.
Right. But he said like I'm not gonna drink anything like all day. So.
The problem is though is if he eats popcorn that has sodium in it, so that's gonna make you use the bathroom. That's what people don't understand.
Well,
popcorn makes you pee because it.
Is that how it works though? Because
it is.
I thought sodium made you retain water.
No, it'll actually make you.
I don't think it
pee.
Makes you expel water.
No, I promise you, it'll make you pee a lot, dude.
I'm googling this. This is Google search history worthy. Does popcorn make you pee? Some common foods that may cause your urine to smell like popcorn. That is not what I asked. What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Does salt make you pee at night? According to a new study, frequent nighttime urges to urinate, a problem known as nocturia, glad we have a name for it, may be a symptom of too much salt in your diet.
Yes.
So that's like salt overall, not like, oh, you ate popcorn, go take a
leak.
But
it has a lot of salt in it, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but like you're not gonna eat something and 3 hours later need to use the bathroom because of
No, dude, I promise you. I've eaten like a medium popcorn at the movie theater and drank like a small drink, and dude, I had to pee so bad at the end of like a 2.5 hour movie.
I guess you just have a weak bladder then, because
no, dude, I have a very big bladder, I guess, if you want to say, but
big bladder.
You can basically like.
So you can hold a lot of liquid.
I can retain a lot of water. So, I'm just saying.
This is gross. Why are we talking about this?
Dude, you brought it up.
Dude, don't bring up my nocturia.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I peed in my bed last night, so no, I'm just kidding.
Great. That's what the name of this podcast is going to be: Nocturia and You. Ask your doctor if Nocturia is right for you.
Oh my gosh. If you're experiencing an erection for more than 4 hours, please call your doctor.
Yes. I mean, I think this is going to be like the one movie ever that like I'm going to get like the large tub of popcorn. Because normally I'll just do like
Don't you usually get the large and share it with your dad?
No, I'll usually do a medium and a small soda. Because it's like the deal, like on Tuesdays or whatever. It's like $5 or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a large. Dude, I'm going out. Like, I'm going all out.
I'm going like large popcorn bucket.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have to pee really bad.
I'm not going. I have a strong bladder. But like, and even if I don't, I have willpower, so it's fine. I'm gonna get the large tub, the bucket, which you can refill for free, but like I'm not gonna want to get up to miss the movie just to go get more popcorn. And then I'll probably just get like a small drink.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be pretty epic. I think the deal is like large popcorn, medium drinks. You might as well just get that because I think it's actually the same price.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But like, I never even finished my small soda all the way. So.
Yeah, no, I'm just pumped. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good stuff.
It'll be cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go.
So it's funny because I'm going to the Magic pre-release. Anybody plays Magic Arena that listens to this, but going to the Magic pre-release Friday night with Sean and them, and basically there's a card in the new set called something Endgame, and literally everyone was like, "Dude, someone has to know someone at Marvel because like that works for Magic because there's no way that they sync this up this perfectly." Like, right. But it's freaking hilarious, but. Anyways, on to more hilarious news that I wanted to tell you about. It says, fan assaults top Smash Bros. Player with a crab at tournament. The crab was dead. It says it was a tournament just like any other up until someone hurled a dead crab at one Hungry Box D. Beatema. He is a longtime Super Smash Bros. Melee pro who represents esports organization Team Liquid. He's playing for the grand finales of Pound 2019. Sounds like a sexual tournament against Cloud9's Joseph Mango Marquez after avoiding what? Okay. After avoiding elimination and making a tense run through the losers bracket. He claimed the grand finals, and then an angry fan threw the dead crab he had smuggled into the venue. The crab did not connect with D. Beatema, but he was aware of the assault. After a moment of incredulousness and shock, he picked up the crab and shouted at the audience. It was a tense and unfortunate end to an otherwise exciting tournament. So he says... Sorry for losing on Twitter. He said, sorry for losing my temper. Someone threw a effing raw crab at me after a 5-set losers run. Barely missed my head. That's hilarious. I've never that's wild. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The world we live in is just crazy. Like, people threw shoes at George W. Bush. People throwing crabs at esports competitors. People pay money to go see other people tell jokes. Like, it's crazy.
So, wait. Is the new Super Smash Bros. Called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Yes.
Okay, there's another article that they had that says apparently they have a stage builder. Do they have that did they have that?
They had it in Brawl. I don't know if they brought it over to Wii U.
But is that something that came with the base game?
Yeah. Okay.
Because that Smash Brothers stage builder brings the inevitable memes, dongs, and moderation. Because apparently people made some insane thing. Someone made the Avengers Tower. It looks kind of like trash, to be honest. And then there's this stage with this what the heck is this? This is disgusting. But yeah, people apparently just making there's Waluigi laying down pointing to his nuts, and that's kind of
Waluigi.
That's freaking hilarious.
Waluigi.
But that's another Smash. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, so Did you also know though that there was creative mode in Fortnite? Because I didn't know that. And that's what I was watching before we started the podcast, or I was looking at.
Adam watches Fortnite.
Yeah, no, it's disgusting. No, but is that part of the game before, or did they just add that?
They added it a couple months ago.
Because apparently it's pretty huge.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do in it. Apparently, people have made like songs, so it's like you just like run on like tiles and they play like musical notes.
Dude, I saw a video with Ali A just a little bit ago, and I was actually gonna bring up Ali A.
Don't you dare!
Because I know you don't like Ali A.
Don't you dare!
Dude, he's got 16 million subs now. He went from like 7 million, and then he started doing Fortnite, and it was just like over.
God.
But so you can like create your own levels, or like what is like the deal with that?
I feel like most people just do it to be like creative and stuff, just to do stupid things. But yeah, I'm not sure how exactly it works. I guess like you can host like custom matches in them or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it might just be there for people to like goof off in and be like, oh my gosh, look what I made. I think it's also for people to like practice things. So it's like if you want to like practice building like certain structures or whatever, because you pretty much have like unlimited resources, right? So you can just practice like building like little towers in like the least amount of time possible.
So is that part of the free game?
Fortnite, yes, or like creative mode, yeah. The paid game is like a co-op story thing. It's not actually the battle royale.
Right, it doesn't
no
actually
one cares
exist.
About it, yeah.
Okay, now I might have to try that creative mode. It seems kind of cool.
Wow, I'm unfriending you if you do that.
No, I just want to like build on it and see. Like I like creative games.
I'm just kidding.
But so apparently though, the creative mode is getting a $3 million tournament.
Interesting.
Which is why I brought that up, because that's crazy. Because it basically says, let's see. Yeah, Fortnite World Cup Creative is a competition that starts on April 29th, where players must survive 5 trials crafted by community creators. Each event will present a different challenge to overcome. So it sounds like Cole creating levels for us in Minecraft, and me just getting really mad. It's like, gosh, dude, Cole would be really good at that. He really should get into that stuff, but he just does it for fun, I guess. But he is really good at creating levels. Does he still play Minecraft at all?
Probably not.
I did see the graphics though of the new update with Minecraft. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I asked him what games he's been playing lately when I saw him on Saturday. He's like, Smite, Dead by Daylight, Black Ops 4.
Yeah, that's what he's been playing the last year. He's been playing Dead by Daylight the last like year, Black Ops 4, and Smite. He always plays Smite.
Yeah. So.
What a peasant. No, I'm just kidding. But it says finalists will be vying for a pool of $3 million. To enter, you'll need to try the game mode out and submit a clip of yourself using a hashtag, which will be perused. What? Perused to find. It's not perused, I don't think, but it will be. I can't apparently read. Which will be perused to find the best contestants. Events will be doled out on a week-to-week basis ending on June 7th. So basically, I guess you just have to survive. It says like there's like treacherous challenges.
Send me the word that you were struggling with. I want to see it.
I'm pretty sure it's perused, but I don't know why it's being used here. Send it. Hold on. How to use technology. All right.
Copy paste, bro.
I know I am.
Interesting.
Yeah, how do you say that?
Is that perused? That's not perused.
I know, I didn't think it was perused either. Perused? I think Polygon just doesn't know how to edit their freaking articles, because they linked like an I in a word that shouldn't be linked.
Peruse. Read something, typically in a thorough or careful way.
I guess it
is perused.
Wow, I thought it was spelled differently.
Right? Like, it's funny, though, because, like, thinking about it, I don't think I've ever spelled perused.
I don't know. I am now a scholar.
And said it.
I'm a scholar of the perusing.
My IQ just went up like 10 points.
I know. Well, apparently it says death runs though are really popular on YouTube. I guess that's like people making crazy stuff. So I guess that's what.
I think it's like Mario Maker basically. So like people will like make their own maps and it's like try to survive or whatever, like obstacle courses and stuff.
That's crazy. There's like a freaking World Cup. But yeah, so that's kind of crazy. But I want to read this comment on this article. This dude says, this is by On the Bus 666. It says, if I made any levels that made it into a tournament with a $3 million prize pool, I would probably just want Epic to give me a job instead.
Right.
That's freaking hilarious.
So I wonder how that works though. Like, are they paying the level creators anything, or are they just like, "Hey guys, we're hosting a tournament for
$3 million, and we're gonna use your levels. Can you make us
some levels for free? Thanks."
Dude, I don't think they're paying them. I don't know.
Probably not, suckers.
That sucks, dude. I mean, you probably have to give them the rights to it, I guess. Maybe not.
No, it's their game. They have the rights.
But no, okay, so do you remember in Little Big Planet and in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 how basically there was like this big legal thing with like people posting like custom paint jobs on Black Ops 3 and people being able to download them, and then like with Little Big Planet there was like a thing where it was like there was like some rule where like there was some law or something that was in place of people downloading other people's content like that. And I'm wondering if that's because like it's created content. Like I wonder if that's what, when you sign those agreements when you play games, I wonder if that stuff's like in that agreement where like if you create anything in this game, like it's all the rights go to like, you know, the company that made it. But like at the same time you have YouTube and you're using your creations on YouTube, so it's kind of like, where does that, you know, fall in line? I don't know. It's really interesting, actually. Mm-hmm. We need to become lawyers.
No. I thought about it once.
Really? You're going to become a lawyer?
Yeah, I thought about it. And then I'm like, nah, it's too much paperwork.
Interesting. I would never become a lawyer. I would never want to read that much.
I just wanted to do it for the monies. But then I'm like, I don't really feel like doing all that paperwork. So, plus I feel like if you're a lawyer for the money, you're not doing it for the right reasons. So,
really, I feel like a lot of people do lawyering because it pays well.
Yeah, but you also have to be good at it, and I feel like the best lawyers are actually passionate about being lawyers. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not passionate about reading.
Plus, it's like 8 years of school, and I'm like, no thanks. 4 is enough for me.
Yeah, it sounds pretty rough. Well, the last thing on the news docket.
Oh yeah, one quick thing.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Going back to Fortnite, so remember when Infinity War came out, and then Fortnite got like partnered up with Marvel, and they had.
Oh, I heard they were doing another thing.
They're doing Captain America.
So, do you just get a shield and you can just kill everyone?
I don't know. All I saw was like a teaser image, and it had like the Fortnite character with like the Captain America shield. So I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if there was like a link or anything, but I just saw the picture. But it'll be interesting. So I guess it's like you can block bullets and then like throw the shield and like one hit kill someone or something.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, it's probably
it's adamantium. No, I'm just kidding. No, wait.
Vibranium,
yeah. Adamantium's in Wolverine.
Yeah. Speaking of Wolverine, this is completely unrelated. Epic Rap Battles of History is back, and they released Freddy Krueger versus Wolverine.
Oh my gosh.
So I can't wait to watch that.
Have they been on like hiatus or something?
Yeah, they took a bit of a break, and then they announced like sometime last year they were coming back this year, and then
interesting.
They finally came back.
Well, that's interesting. Well, the last news I want to tell you about says China's new gaming rules ban poker, blood, and imperial schemes. I don't know what that means, the last part, but it's
probably a different game.
Yeah, but apparently it bans poker, which I know that you love your poker in real life. Although we've
All the
never
time.
played, but I know you used to play poker a lot.
Yep. I won some money too back in my day.
So why'd you stop playing?
Because they stopped hosting it.
That was in our old neighborhood, right?
Yeah, so that was like all the dads got together and it was like, let's get together on Saturday night, play some poker or whatever. And I won a couple times. I only won once. I should have won twice, but I was stupid and like in middle school or whatever and didn't know any better. I didn't know how to play. I just kind of like got lucky. Yeah, they kind of like I kind of got like bored of going a lot all the time. Because I wanted to do other things like play video games. But then also like they just eventually stopped hosting them too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
But it would be interesting. I did play poker at Satorn's house recently, which was fun. I didn't win, but it was just fun. Like we did it just to mess around. We didn't bet money or anything. But like it was funny just like trying to like bluff people.
Oh my gosh. I feel like you would troll Satorn the whole time.
Oh, I was bluffing all the time. So it's like I think it got to the point, at least I think so. I don't know like how well my bluffs actually worked, but it seemed to me like no one could tell if I was bluffing or not. Because I was just bluffing so much. So it's like is he just bad at the game or is he bluffing? I don't know.
Gosh.
But yeah. So that was fun. We're going to try and do another one at some point for like real money. That'd be cool.
No, it'd be cool. You should invite me because I like poker.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come and say hey to Satorn. Like, hey man, remember me? I applied for a job at y'all's company 30 days ago, and the posting had been up for 6 months. They had another job posting that was of course taken down after like 4 months. It's crazy, man.
And then he's gonna say, "Where's my chain, bro?"
Oh yeah,
the chain that he has to make it.
What if I just showed up with that? That would be hilarious.
He'd probably be like so confused, like, "What?
What is this chain?"
He'd be like, "Who are you?"
So that's probably gonna end the podcast here. Next week.
We don't have any,
just to give you
things.
What's up?
We don't have any fun ways to end it. We got like 8 minutes usually left.
Well, if you have an idea, because the thing is we were supposed to have our villains and heroes,
right?
But I don't have mine.
It's okay.
So I was planning to do that next week. But what I was going to talk about was basically, I think in a few episodes we're going to try to start bringing on guests to the podcast. Yeah.
Not just like friends of ours, but like more
streamers
in the style of like Joe Rogan. So it's like we actually have like people who matter.
Yeah, so like streamers and YouTubers and stuff,
content creators and stuff. Yeah.
So Joe is fronting that. He's gonna woo his friend. I'm just kidding,
yeah. But yeah, we're gonna try to do that. Get some like, I mean, we're not gonna promise that we're gonna get like Shroud or anything on here.
Dr. Like, Disrespect.
Right. He'd be interesting to talk to. But maybe like some of the smaller streamers who are like still popular, just not like 10,000 plus viewers every stream. Try and get like an idea of like what they think of things and all that stuff, and just have like a nice conversation with them. I don't want it to be like an interview. I want it to be more like a sort of like a talk show host kind of thing, where it's like a conversation between like two people or whatever, but like it's technically an interview. But yeah, so we're gonna work on that. One question that we might be able to do is, okay, I know you're not like interested, but like let's say you wanted to get into GTA RP, okay, Adam?
Yeah.
What would your character be?
What would my character be?
Yeah, so like, would you just like play yourself or like
what? Like, can I be anything technically?
So technically, like you can basically like just be yourself. You can come up with like a quirky character, or like a super serious one or whatever. You can sort of like, it has to be like somewhat realistic, but like it doesn't. I mean, you can't be like an 8-armed like purple alien or anything. You're still human, but like. You can, as long as it's like sort of realistic, you can sort of do whatever you want.
So
like, if you want, I can give you an example of a character I came up with first.
Well, I know kind of who you came up with, but like, I would probably be some sort of business owner.
Okay.
In the game.
Do you know what type of business?
It's a good question. Maybe like construction or something, or like some like to where I have different facets of money incoming, and I can just like deal. Might have to deal with the mob and stuff.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah. So I got some bodies I need to make disappear. You building that building over there? What? I give you $2,000 and make them vanish for me, huh?
Oh my god!
Put the bodies in the wall,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it would be interesting, but I'd have to get on that server too.
Yeah, I was just curious. I've been fishing for ideas and stuff. One of my friends on Discord gave me one last night, and apparently there's like back in like ancient Roman times or whatever. Whenever like someone like in like a family, usually like the firstborn son or whatever, whenever he like got elected to like office in like government or whatever, or like he like left home to become like his own man or whatever, they would call him a new man. So like he was saying like I could just go around like saying I'm a new man like every time I did something, like just like no matter how mundane it is, like I went on a date, I'm a new man. Like got out of prison, I'm a new man.
Oh my god.
Something dumb like that. Passed my driver's test, I'm a new man.
God.
I'm getting arrested, I'm a new man. So that's one thing I might do. I don't know how that might have to be like a different character or something, because I kind of want to stick with my original idea of like someone who's like sort of normal, but like he also thinks he's in like a 1930s noir like movie, like detective movie. So like like the narrate game from Whose Line Is It Anyway, where like they go for a little bit and then like one of them steps up to the camera and like starts narrating like their inner thoughts and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I would like just like be in the middle of a conversation with someone and just like step off to the side and just start like narrating to myself out loud. So like they would still hear it, but in my head, like in the character's head, he would think like no one else can hear him.
Oh
so like, gosh, I have this idea of like, it'd be really funny if I like worked with the police to be like a double agent, like an undercover agent in like the mafia or something. Because like, yeah, I'm totally here to join the mafia. I'm totally not a policeman or whatever. Then like in front of like the mob boss who's like interviewing me or whatever, like, why should I hire you in my mob or whatever? That was a terrible impression. I would like step off to the side and just be like, it seemed like my plans to infiltrate the mafia are going rather well. They don't seem to suspect at all that I'm actually an undercover agent. And they're like standing like 2 feet away from me while I'm saying all that.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, right. So like just like the amount of like awkward like situations that could arise from that, and like with my character, like he thinks it's all in his head because he's like kind of crazy and thinks he's in like a 1930s noir film or whatever. He'd be like, people would be like, "What'd you just say? You say you're an undercover agent? You a snitch? You a rat?" Be like, "What are you talking about, sir? I didn't say anything like that."
Oh my gosh.
And like that would also be funny because it's like I could step away again and be like, oh, it's like the mob boss is a lot sharper than I thought. He's already suspicious of me even though I've given him no reason to be. I'll have to be extra careful moving forward.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I just wanted to see what you would say. A businessman, a construction businessman. I like that. Maybe that's what I'll do.
Yeah, dude, it'd be pretty hilarious. I think that would be fun.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get into that server soon. They still haven't approved or denied my application yet, but it's only been like a week. So
you'll do it. You'll get it.
I know, right? Thank you, FanBrave117.
BandBrave. Oh my god. But okay, ending on that, I might play some GTA at some point then, RP to try it out, but I think that'll end the podcast. CastPod. But make sure to follow us on all the social media. So, Facebook social. And Twitter. And then Joe streams on
Twitch.tv/JoeTheJoe. Twitch.tv/Probably Got This.
And yeah, so we basically stream throughout the week. Like all of us, you could watch a stream basically either one of us on either days of the week, except for like maybe Saturday or Sunday. But sometimes you stream on those days. But I just didn't feel like naming all the days we stream. But
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
So yeah. So guys and girls, hope you have a good week. And grills. Make sure to play Planet Coaster. Make sure to play ESO, GTA RP.
If you have any suggestions for like content creators, like streamers or YouTubers, we should try and get to talk to or whatever, drop a comment. If you say like PewDiePie, like we'll try, but like we're not going to promise anything. But like trying to keep it like smaller.
Yeah, if you're trolling us by saying PewDiePie, we'll try to reach the most popular man on the internet. But
yeah, and then if you have any ideas for your own GTA RP character, or if you want to give me any ideas, feel free to drop a comment as well. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for listening. Always remember to have faith, be great, and we'll see you guys later.